So now that the indicators are off of our screen, and like I've been explaining for the past 10 minutes, the 9 confirmed this level here. We push down, then we would end up stopping out when the 9 failed over here. You can see it confirm, confirm. We're pushing the 9 failed. We're stopped out of the trade if we were short. Now we're waiting on the 9 to re-push a certain breakout level. So this level over here, over there, you can see false break, whatever, pull back, 9 confirmed, pull back, 9 confirmed. Now we need this 9 to kick this level right here. If this 9 kicks this level and we break that zone, VWAP is guaranteed. So again, we'll look at the 68.35s. We'll just watch how those contracts move. They're at 80 cents right now. We got to break this zone. We need that 9 to kick right here. And we'll stay on the 10-minute because this is just pure education. We'll stay on the 10-minute chart. And we're rejecting that top side. No trade yet. Once we break that top side zone, we can flip time frames and see, all right, was the 1 minute lining up with what the 10-minute is saying? Like right now, let's look over here and see what the problem is. All right, so the 9 is coming into our zone on the 1 minute. So if it confirms here, that's double confirmation for VWAP. So these two time frames are starting to line up. We need that 10-minute to kick. So now we can flip to the 1 minute chart. Like I'm going to repeat this again because I'm recording. But rejection, rejection, rejection. The 9 EMA is too far away on all of these rejections. Now it's getting closer to pushing that area. Now we can flip to a smaller time frame and see if we confirm inside of this area. So it depends on what the 9 is doing. You see the 9 is here now. So if we confirm this 9, we're good for VWAP. Over here, we rejected the top side, pulled back, held the 9 for a minute, then we broke that 9 and pushed down. But the 9 EMA was not in that target zone. Now it is. So we should see a move now. We need to confirm that and pop that top side zone if we want VWAP. So we'll leave it on the 1 minute and see how this plays out. If it drops, we know where it's going to go. It's going to go down here to the ATR. But we're hoping that it can confirm up here and we can push that VWAP area. So we're pushing our zone, like I said. We were looking at the 10-minute. Now the 9, everything is in there. We flip back to the 1 minute to get our early entry. And now we're looking, we need to push. The 9's confirming. We need that 9 to kick here and send us to VWAP on that 1 minute chart. Hopefully everybody is seeing how to manage these in real time. I know it's hard not to trade when the market's open, especially if you're a new trader. But knowing when to wait and when to trade, that's very hard to distinguish. And now that I've just explained all of this live, hopefully this is making sense to everybody. So it wasn't a probable trade over here because the 9 didn't confirm. It's a probable trade over here because the 9 did confirm. And obviously our target's going to be that next indicator, which is VWAP, like I said. We just need this 9 to keep holding on the 1 minute chart to keep pushing us there. If you're in trades, you're scalping, whatever, just be sure you're scaling those positions. We got our target. We're safe, especially if we've already scaled. Nice job on the 50% there, Sam. But this is how you distinguish when to trade, when not to trade. And it's a strategy that I've been teaching for, 5 years. And once you see it, it's one of those things you can't unsee. It's like a light bulb moment that you just know not to trade. And, as we can see, we confirmed there. And I talked about the 6835s, whatever, at 80 cents a minute ago. We talked about that. They're at 95 now, which isn't much. But this is the probable trade of the day since the drop if we're looking for a long shot. So the contracts are up $20 per contract now. And again, we're going to push up to this area. And we can start flipping back and forth between the time frames to see if there's something stopping us on the 5 minute. So, and there's the ATR. So we can put a little level there and see if it lines up with our VWAP on the 1 minute. So right there. Then 1 minute chart. Perfect. 2 reasons to scale going into that area. So if you're in the position, you can start scaling your position. 5 minute chart we have the ATR, and then the 1 minute chart we have our VWAP that we're pushing into right now.